Welcome back to the Legend of Eos Trails to Daybreak, where we are currently back in the desert and we're pursuing the belligerent tourists who abducted Shaheena and Marielle
I see me see nobody.
and are probably under the control of some drugs.
Could use a charge attack. Now's a good time to boost.
Hey, that one felt pretty good. Shall I fetch a cold drink, Miss Alfayette?
I kept away from those. Was it dangerous?
Oh, that car!
Better get Dingo on the line.
Jackpot. I see footprints of 4 men and 2 ladies. Must have just been here. We rush in right now, we could still catch them. Good to know. It sounds like the guild and the cops have gotten things back under control in the city too. They're on their way, but I wouldn't expect them to get there anytime soon. But we don't have any time to wait. Yep, Dingo, keep in touch with the others. We're going on ahead. Gotcha. Be careful out there, I'm counting on you.
Hey, let's say we take 5. Good stuff.
Try to get the treasure chests? Now we have a save point?
Looks like some good loot.
Serum powder, whee. And another desert storm. So will it still not be the last time we get here? Well. Huh? What? That happened last night as well. Yeah, and then we went inside the underground waterway back in the city. That can only mean one thing, man. Right, this might just give us the chance we've been looking for. Obviously, rescuing Shaheena and Marielle comes first, no question asked. But we should make sure we're prepared for anything, just in case. Yes, I think that's an apt assessment. There they are. Shaheena, Marielle!
It's you guys! You came! You really came!
We sure did. Sorry to keep you two waiting. I'm so glad we're both okay. Hold on a minute, we're going to... Hold up, what the hell is that thing? What are you guys doing here? Decided to come join the party, have you? Fine with me. Come on over and let's have some fun, man. Something's definitely wrong with those bozos. I'm picking up this weird aura like they're being infested by something. What the hell? They sure don't look like zombie puppets to me. Incoming attack, beware.
Let's have some fun. I'll crush them all at once.
Activating skill.
I won't let this chance slip by. Don't mind me.
I'll smash you!
Prepare yourself.
There!
Bring it on!
Use a sharp boost to
This'll
get the upper
hurt.
hand.
Let's
Got a whole slew of them.
Activating skill.
Over here!
Over here!
work here.
This'll hurt!
You make me sick.
Going all in. Hit him fast, Barry.
Here I go!
Dispatching shield.
Bring it on.
Use a shark boost to get the
Got a
upper
whole
hand.
slew of them.
Show me what you got.
Cypher activate. There.
Here goes!
A boost would work here.
Don't you dare resist!
Activating skill.
I've got you now! Burn!
It's go time.
Now's a good time to boost.
May we proceed with caution.
Activating skill.
Get to it, maid.
Don't
A
mind
chance
me.
for a shard boost. Activating skill.
Target locked.
Chance.
Full boost. Go all on your own.
Time for the main event.
Vandalize. Raid.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Such money.
Cypher activate.
Cypher activate.
Off guard? T-Rail.
Here goes.
Activating skill.
Aaron.
Activating skill.
Now you're Bart.
Full boost. Go all out.
This'll hurt.
Activating skill.
Your crush.
I won't let this chance slip by. Don't mind me.
Get to it, maid.
This is a joke.
Do your worst.
Activating skill.
There. Aaron.
Have some more. Now you old fart.
Activating skill.
Too slow.
Do your worst.
Activating skill.
Too slow.
You beat me.
Okay.
Weird vibes or not, in the end, they were still pushovers.
Wow, that was amazing! You guys are awesome! We're saved! Finally, I can get out of these sandy...
Up above.
I knew it!
They were lying in wait.
This ain't a show, so quit spectating and come out where we can see you. Now!
I see. So you were prepared for me to ambush you.
Are you one of Almada's minions? Or some kind of assassin of theirs?
No. I have simply formed a contract with them. No more, and no less.
Wait, that was what white-haired dancer girl we saw, right? In the nighttime show? This is her, right?
Moreover, our mission, mine and Ishtanti's, is over now.
Ishtanti? Is that what you call your angel friend?
Whatever it is, it certainly doesn't look like it was produced with contemporary technology. Those slash marks, they distinctly resemble ones I've seen within Marduk's records. Specifically, those from the investigation into the Eisenshield squad that was eradicated 2 months ago.
Are you from the same old group as that Almada guy? Did you help him attack Ida and her core?
I did. That was part of my contract. The Eisenshield commander put up a harder fight than I anticipated. She has my respect.
Miss Alpha yet?
This concludes the on-site testing. I have no orders to engage in combat. Therefore, Ishtanti and I will be departing.
Hey, isn't that?
Yep.
It sure is. You know, miss, I've noticed something off about you since our run-in at the waterway. It's like there's no warmth in your eyes. You view others, even yourself, as nothing but things. Thought so at the club last night, too.
You have an astute eye. Or I suppose nose in your case, due to how you pick up scents. Regardless, do not let those senses of yours go to waste. Farewell.
What a piece of work. Acting like she's above it all.
I've still got a long ways to go. Oh, very.
I was hoping we could nab that Genesis if she left an opening, but I guess she's not gonna make it that easy.
It's fine, really. I'm just glad nobody's hurt. Shaheena, are you okay?
My arm's a little tingly, but that's all. Thank you so much, Agnes!
What she said times a million. Oh, if only I had my camera with me.
Putting aside these bozos for a moment, just what the hell is that giant plant?
My guess is a kind of succulent. From the way it's glowing, it could even be...
And you have it. Alas that we appear to have missed the excitement.
Oh! You're the one who scouted out my sister.
Prince Sharid?
Guessing you were on the same trail we were?
In some fashion. As it so happens, our country and Calvert have had warm relations for a long time now. We've been actively involved in the technology, investing, and as you've seen, the movie production sectors recently as well. To that end, we have kept our eyes on certain kinds of activity and... Well, Najee, is that plant what we're looking for?
Yes, Your Highness. It appears to be a type of agave plant containing alkaloids. Most likely, it's been energized via reaction with the septium veins.
Alkaloids? Those can only be extracted from certain types of plants, right?
Correct. They serve as an ingredient in things such as anesthetics. However, depending on the amount, application, and plant type, they can also act as stimulants or produce hallucinations.
So our guess was right on the mark.
Yeah, this thing's being used to make drugs. It's clear as day that this all ties into what happened in Messeldom.
That's crazy! How could we have that in Tharbad? Holy... This is an enormous scoop!
I'm impressed you caught up to us so quickly. We had been investigating for a month. It seems I was right to come down here and enter the fray myself.
Oh.
So, we're both after the same thing. But I get the feeling you're not here to team up with us, are you?
What?
It's a shame, really. Everything else aside, on a personal level, I feel like you and I could get along quite well. Unfortunately, among other matters, I'm not on the best of terms with the employer of that mate of yours.
I'm sorry to hear that.
But even more than that, the number one thing I can't bring myself to trust is you, Van Arkride. Not only are you an external tester for Marduk, you have unique ties to both the seemly and unseemly parts of society. In fact, depending on the situation, I suspect those ties could run even as far as the likes of them.
What? You can't be serious!
Now hold on. You accusing our boss of working with Almada?
I'll put it like this. As long as they respect my rules, I'm not, in principle, above working for any particular client.
But in practice, he would never work for them. They've crossed far too many lines at this point.
I'm confident if they ever came to him asking for his help, he would refuse.
Huh.
And yes.
You have some loyal assistants, I see. But that does little to assuage my concerns.
She's got a gun, Shamshir.
What?
Now we're talking. I hardly broke a sweat with those losers earlier.
What the? Can someone explain what's going on here?
It seems we're left with no choice.
Nope. I take it you're throwing your hat in the ring too, Your Highness?
Why not? It's all in good fun. Though Najee here is more than capable on her own. Either way, words alone simply are not enough for me to surmise the strength and character of you and the rest of your team. And so I, Shaheena Oswald, shall personally evaluate Archeride solutions.
And I, Najee Berka, stand with him.
Deploying shards.
Alright.
You had best prepare yourselves.
Let's enjoy this time together, shall we?
Energy output at maximum.
Let's party!
Activating skill.
I won't let this chance slip by.
A chance for a shard boost.
Time to go all out.
The rest is up to you.
I'll take it from here.
Initializing drive.
Zypher, activate.
Use a shard activating skill.
It's over! It's go time!
Now's a good time to boost. Energy output at maximum.
Is that all you've got?
Activating
Out with
skill.
a bang! Soar for me!
Boost gauge limit crushed. Dispatching shield.
How about this?
Dispatching shield.
Get out of here!
Give me victory.
Ow.
A chance. What should I do?
Just try and strike.
Initializing drive. Energy output at maximum.
This'll hurt.
Let's party!
Activating skill.
Get out of here!
Illume the darkness.
7 shots!
Bring it on!
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
I'll take all you have.
You saved me.
Dispatching shield.
Moving in.
Oh.
All you on, yes.
Here goes!
Energy output at maximum.
Zypher, activate.
Watch it! They're trying to attack!
Activating drive.
Got you!
Thanks,
You
pal.
saved me.
Get out of here! A chance!
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand. Watch out, you guys.
This'll
Something's
hurt.
coming.
Whenever you're ready.
Zypher, activate!
Energy output at maximum.
This'll hurt.
I'll take all you have.
This'll hurt.
Is that all you've got?
Something's coming! Get ready!
Ja.
Eat this!
Not getting free.
Wind!
Cleave my foe. Not getting free.
Illume the darkness. Seven shots!
Ow!
Perfect chance.
A boost would work here.
This'll hurt.
Is that all you've got?
Energy output at maximum. Activating skill.
Give me power.
Very well.
Boost gauge limit broken.
Go time!
Energy output at maximum.
I'll take all you have.
Too slow!
All you on, yes! Pull out all the stops!
There.
Thanks,
I'll
pal.
take that. Got you!
Deploying shield.
It's over. There's Ragnar.
Go time! I'm out!
Leave this to me. Keep it up. It's working.
Don't mind me.
Reset. You cannot run. Fire. Perfect chance.
Energy output at maximum.
Flames.
Eat this! They're done! All you on, yes!
I'll take all you have.
Boost level maximum strength. Initializing drive.
Now I understand. You fought well.
Good.
Nice! Move
Right,
on
Olum.
up!
I won't stop here. I'm powered up.
They're formidable.
I'm impressed they held out this long. I think we've evaluated them enough.
Shall I end it then?
Go easy on the lackeys. Otherwise, by all means.
Screw you!
Well, alright then. Guess we're doing this!
Don't even think about it.
What?
It's Sylphid.
Well, would you look at that? I didn't think you'd get here so soon, Fee.
Well, I have. That's enough, Your Highness. Playtime's over. Now that I'm here, we need to let the victims rest.
Marielle, are you alright?
Dingo! Where have you been? I've been trying to get a hold of you all this time.
Guess I had nothing to worry about.
These must be the perpetrators. This saves us a lot of trouble. You guys okay if we bring them in? Oh, you must be the bracer from Erebonia. Did you respond to Dingo's call for help? Yep, luckily I got in town a little while ago. Seems like I might have gotten here a bit late though. Nah, don't sweat it, your timing was perfect. So you say, but I would have liked to see those depths of yours a little more, as it were. Especially when it comes to those mysterious objects with that curious figure you like to adopt. Huh? So you were interested in that too, were you? I can understand how it looks suspicious, but trust me, he's more than legit enough to make up for it. Anyway, the police should be here any minute. Do you mind if we take it from here? Not at all. In fact, that's what I expected. Also, Najee, if you would. Yes, Your Highness. Allow me to offer you both this water. This has all been so much. Does this all mean I pass your test, then? That you do. Abrupt ending aside, I'm satisfied with your strength. Please feel free to continue working on my request, as circumstances permit. As for what planned, I would like to claim half of it. The guild can retain the remainder. Alright, I forgot all about that big guy. If you don't mind, I'd also like to retrieve a sample of it.
With that, Van Arkride, show me just what you can do. What truths you, in all of your unknowable depths, can uncover in this city of gold, as their invisible yet heavy hand looms over it.
Airship. From there, Prince Shaheena and Najee promptly returned to town via his personal airship. Likewise, Van and the others also made their way back to Farbad, entrusting the kidnappers to the bracers on site. Later, once they felt better, arrangements were made to escort Shaheena and Marielle back to their home and hotel respectively. After that, Fee reconvened with Van and the others to exchange information. 4:05 in the afternoon.
Okay. I think I more or less understand what happened now. Even if I get the impression you all are leaving out some details.
Well, we could say the same about you, Sylphid. Like how you and none other than the Prince of El-Saim are chummy with one another.
Fair enough. There's nothing to really hide, so no harm in explaining. He's just someone I met through this musician I know.
Ah, I follow you. Now it adds up. I've heard stories about him before. I see his influence hasn't waned. Musician? What's she talking about? Anyway, what's the guild's perspective on all of this? Not just what happened here, but everything that's gone down since Messeldom. We're all in agreement that A is almost definitely involved in what's going on. Shin and the others included. Even putting aside what you're looking for, the presence of that sketchy puppeteer and that angel of hers suggests as much. That as well as the attempts at making it look like a case of contaminated drugs and the type of plant used to achieve that. That's what I think too, but aside from that girl and her angel, there's a distinct lack of any of their presence in Farbad. From what I can tell, none of their members or even any run-of-the-mill gangsters are lurking around. That's awfully suspicious if you ask me. Yes, that's not like what happened in Langport at all. I assume Messeldom was also different? Correct, Messeldom was previously their stronghold. We've confirmed that there were individuals there who enjoyed their support. It's very likely that they either masqueraded as anti-immigrant forces or at least took advantage of a terrorism to carry out what they did. Meanwhile, we've got contaminated drugs spreading beneath the surface here, with not so much as a street fuck to be found. What do you make of all that, Mr. Arkwright? At this point, all we're doing is just spitballing and throwing ideas around, aren't we? Maybe so, but I have a theory. Hear me out. In order for contaminated drugs to flow into Farbad, you'd need organizational support of some sort to pull it off. If we assume that there really are no high-ranking members or any gangsters in the city right now, then a local business might have a power and influence to achieve that. Something the size of Vegas films or similar. Of course, the police and guild are both also probably big enough too. Just to be clear, I'm only speaking hypothetically here. I'm not saying either of them are behind it. Oh, what am I saying? I can't believe I'm even doubting either group, especially with a bracer right here. I'm so sorry. No, you're fine. Don't be sorry. Surprising as it was, size-wise, you aren't wrong. I think we can rule out the local guild in this one though. Especially here is really busy and they're short on staff as it is. Likewise, the local police also seem to be innocent here, even if I was a little suspicious of them myself. Is that to say you already looked into it? That's good, there's no trouble of doing that ourselves. Which means that out of the organizations you mentioned, there's only one suspect left. Wait, you don't mean Vegas films, do you? I know I mentioned them, but aren't they out of a question? I mean, it was Nina and Judith who hired us in the first place, not to mention how much the prince is involved. No, we still cannot rule them out. For one thing, as actresses, neither Miss Fenley nor Miss Lanster belong to Vegas Films. Also, while it's true that the principality supports the company, the relationship dates back only the past 6 months. It's also worth noting that the Farbad Film Festival was planned separately from Messeldum's. In fact, compared to Messeldum's, which was an institution, this one has a lot of notoriety going for it at first. It was only once Messeldum's festival got canned that Farbad's stock rose a lot the last 2 months. Which does make sense when you think about how Calvert is going through a real motion picture boom. When there's only one big film festival a year, it's only natural for movie buffs to gravitate toward it, no matter where it is. And when you have a company putting the whole thing on, you come away from that situation a winner.
Sounds like you guys have it figured out.
Dingo? Oh, hi Dingo. How's Marielle doing?
She was so tired. She passed out as soon as we got back to the hotel. And now that I know she's safe, I'm here to return the favor.
I'll cut to the chase. The suspicions surrounding Vegas Films don't stop at the film festival. There are rumblings they've poured huge sums of dark money into Farbad's political and financial circles, like when they set up their HQ. And that money is supposedly going through less than legal channels. That's some serious dirt you dug up. I think if you got evidence to back it up. Basically, I'm 99% of the way there. I looked into a number of syndicates, both big and small, including AUE, and all of them came back negative. All of them, that is, except for one. Almata? Well, that settles the debate. You're just as intrepid a reporter as I'd heard. Why, thank you. I've heard good things about you too, Miss Sylphid. The only question left to resolve, assuming this is true, is why those threats were sent. That part doesn't square. Indeed, one would think it would be against their best interest to put their own film festival in jeopardy. Huh.
Van, Agnes!
You guys still at the inn? I see that Bracer chick's with you too.
What's the matter, you two? Yeah, what's got your feathers ruffled? I'm guessing you're Shaheena home already? Well, you know.
We're at Vegas Films. After we dropped her off, an employee there contacted us.
They say Sarah vanished from the studio. Apparently, it happened while we were out in the desert.
What? She what? Sarah. Oh, Shaheena, it'll be okay. The last time I saw her was when we were on break, doing our rehearsal. She went to use the restroom and then never came back. I was getting pretty worried about how much time she was taking, so I checked with one of the guards. If I'd seen anybody like that, I'm confident I would have noticed. I checked every floor and couldn't find her anywhere. As far as I can tell, there's no sign she left through a side exit either. I'm only asking this to make sure, but... Your sister wasn't complaining about being in the parade or anything, was she? No, absolutely not. There was no way she would bail out on it. Yeah, she was absolutely fired up about it. Definitely. I mean, hell, it was getting us amped up too. Her mood was infectious. Not to mention she had such tremendous talent. Dancing might not be my thing, but even I could feel it. That's because I have an eye for these things. They don't lie. That girl is a tremendous asset to the cavalcade. Not to mention she's a professional. I just can't see her getting cold feet over something like this all of a sudden. Alright, if you guys are sure, sorry for asking. I didn't mean to offend anyone. I know, you're just doing what you need to. Anyway, seeing as we're talking about a civilian going missing, I'm going to have to get the guild involved. Everybody okay with that? Absolutely, we appreciate you helping us. I'll pay any amount, Mira's no objection. Just do whatever you have in order to find that girl. My parade isn't complete without her, understand? What about you guys? What are you going to do? Like you need to ask. She's a client we swore to protect. There's only one thing for us to do. Although we might ask for a free dance later to make it worth our while. Sound good? Man, thank you. We figured it out somehow. Don't do anything reckless with your gun, got it? I don't know what you're talking about. Mind your own business. Alright, I'm going to fill the others in at the guild branch. I also find out what's going on with the police. I'll pretty much be doing the same thing. Hitting up sources in various places. I'll be sure to let the Modi know what's going on too. That would be great. Thanks, you two. What's with all this racket? The festival is nearly there. What could possibly happen to cause such chaos? What, you haven't heard? That girl I scouted out yesterday, Sarah, she disappeared. Nobody knows where she went. Oh, is that so? We have to act, get the company into gear and start throwing everything we got. I don't care if it takes every single employee. We've got to find Sarah now. Now, don't you think you're being just a little rushed, Scotty? We're talking about a dancer. What's it to us if one or two of them run away? What? But my sister, she's... Hold on, Dylan. Where the hell is this attitude coming from? This is serious. By all appearance, it's very likely she didn't simply disappear. Please, her up and proving away does nothing to hamper our final preparations for the festival. If one of you two went missing, it would be another matter, but her, she's merely some extra one of us hired on a hunch, nothing more. Are you out of your mind? How many times do I have to explain it to you? Sarah is not some extra, she's irreplaceable. She's the linchpin for all my plans. The parade isn't complete without... Enough. I'm done listening to this. As far as I'm concerned, as long as the cavalcade proceeds in some fashion or another, that's all that matters. If this woman turns up, wonderful. If not, you'll simply have to compromise on your grand vision, Gotti. Ah! What is that fool's problem? That was so cold. How could he... It seems pretty clear to me that the walls are closing in on him. Indeed, this does seem like more than simply being the day before the festival and deciding the change of tack is impractical. I think so too. We've got the circumstantial evidence. Now we just gotta figure out what move to make.
Mr. Gotti, I'm sure Sarah will come back. I just know it. She always pulls through. She could come down with a cold before a big show and she'd still shake it off and dance her best ever. She just might run a little late and need more time than usual. But until then, let me help. Bring me on as a good luck charm for getting her back.
I hope Shaheena's gonna be okay. Don't worry, she will be. She got Judith with her. Though I'm surprised. I never seen anyone manage to be so persuasive with Mr. Gotti before. Despite only being 15 years old, she's already a true professional. I certainly find myself impressed. I'm sure she got a lot of her strength from her sister. Sarah seems like a wonderful role model. Yeah, she really does. Oh, my dear sweet girl, that's a generous offer. But there's no way you could possibly replace your sister in my parade. But I grew up watching her dance. There's nobody that understands what she does better than me. Nobody is going to be as good as... You and your sister are two very different ladies. Her dancing and sex appeal are completely her own. It's not enough to just be related and dance the same dance. You won't have the same effect on the people watching. Frankly, my dear, you just aren't a good fit for the sort of parade I've got in mind.
I can't take this anymore. I hate seeing Sarah being the only one working so hard day after day. She always brushes it off like it's nothing, trying to make sure I don't see how much it all hurts her. Sometimes, she even goes out pretending like she's off to see her boyfriend. I wish she had someone like that. I wish that was what's going on, but she can't fool me. Poor Shaheena.
So she knew all along.
Maybe I can't match up to her now, but that doesn't mean I can't train hard. I can make any outfit you put on me work too. If I can't just totally replace my sister, then we can find something that'll fit me. I won't just live up to your vision. Give me a chance, and I'll blow it out of the water with something even better.
Oh!
Wow.
Damn.
All right, young lady, you're on. But if you're going to talk that big, you'd better walk that big as well. Failure is not an option. And hey, if your sister comes back, we'll get you both in the parade and make you two a duo for the ages.
Mr. Gotti, you're the best.
Mr. Gotti, thank you.
Hardly. You know me. When I set my mind on something, I don't let anything get in my way. That's just the kind of man I am. Festival is tomorrow. I expect you to train your buns off till the very last minute. Got it?
Yes, sir. I wouldn't have it any other way.
From what I've seen, your technique is solid enough. You already know how to mimic your sister's moves. That means we need to focus on polishing your steps and making sure your charm comes through. Come on, I'll show you how a world-class actress knocks her audience off their feet. It's probably gonna take us all night, but that's what it'll take to get you on your sister's level. Are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
As for you, Nina, you're in charge of keeping in touch with these doofuses in the guild. Stay on top of everything, okay?
Yeah, I can handle that.
Nice. Sounds to me like we're all set. Let's roll those cameras, people!
She's clearly earned her reputation as a best-in-class actress. Yeah, seems she got a good beat on Shaheena's skills. She'll get already. Ha, hard to believe she's such a bumbling mess of a job. Right, I respect her a bit more now. Huh? What are you talking about? Inside joke between us, don't worry about it, anyway. Now that you've heard the gist of things, has this rung any bells you might have overlooked before? Maybe any doubts or suspicions you had about Vegas Films? You're talking about the rumors of its relationship with the underworld and drug trafficking, right? I really don't want to believe that such a big company in my own line of work could be involved in such things. But it's true that Vegas has been expanding in a way that can't be explained just by Mr. Gotti's involvement. And yes, I've heard bits and pieces. People around the industry have a lot to say about Vegas. So when the threatening note came in, it did feel like something bigger was going on. I'm not sure what, but it's there. Wow, I didn't realize there was so much intrigue going on before we even arrived. If a company's the culprit behind this, there's no way that snooty president is clueless about it all. And if that's true, the man's up to his nose in drug running, at least on some level. Who knows what's up with the notes, but after all that, he's got to have something to do with Sarah going missing, right? I guess, but could a guy like him really... Nina, are you okay? Sorry, I'm okay-ish. It's all just rattling me a bit more than normal. Like Ferry said, it's hard for me to picture Mr. Dillon doing such things. I mean, we're talking about the same man who's always getting pushed around by Mr. Gotti, including allowing the parade at all. Even if he were a man with more backbone, the risks involved with illicit drug smuggling are considerable. Which means you believe Mr. Dillon doesn't or shouldn't have the courage to arrange something so flagrantly illegal? Yes, I'm not trying to dismiss everything you're saying or have seen, but it's just so hard to reconcile. Be that as it may, the circumstances paint him as our most likely culprit. Even if he's normally not brave, what if, for some reason, he had no choice but to play along with such a scheme? Ah, I see what you're getting at. That's an excellent point. It would be perfectly plausible for criminal elements to do something underhanded to make him comply. So wait, let me get this straight. We don't know how involved he is in whatever's going on, but you're saying he could have been threatened into somehow helping with drug trafficking you're talking about? Yeah, maybe? That's sure how it looks. It's all but certain that Dillon uses Almata's help to grow Vegas Films into the juggernaut it is today, as fast as he did. The money funneled into the political and financial sectors, the murky fundraising, Macedam's festival going kaput, which was perfect for him. Even if it seems like everything is going his way, all he's doing is squeezing further under his benefactor's thumb. And being under Almata's thumb is a sure way to get crushed. I hadn't thought of it like that. Well, this is getting all amazingly grim. In that case, good old Dillon's probably isn't gonna stop at drug trafficking. I bet he's being put up to do something even worse, right? Like, say, something that could go down during the film festival here? Huh? Then the notes we've been receiving are... Indeed, Almata is taking advantage of a film festival to plan something in this part of the country. Caught in the middle of it, it would seem Mr. Dillon wants to take action before something hideous happens. But he wishes to do it without quashing the festival. Simply doing that could bring the underlying conflict to the surface. But does that mean that snooty guy's behind the notes? Yes, the more I think about it, the more everything clicks into place. It all adds up. But wait, couldn't that also implicate him in Sarah's disappearing when she did? It sure could, which would indicate Almata didn't snatch her and she sure didn't vanish of her own free will. Gaspar Dillon abducted her and took her somewhere.
I've got big news for you.
Nice. You figured it out?
I analyzed the plant you sweethearts found against the substance in those rioting around town, and we have a match. They're completely identical.
Oh, wow.
Needless to say, it was found on the guys who kidnapped Marielle and that dancer.
This confirms, without a doubt, that it was an illegal drug.
When did you... Hold on, how the hell are you able to go over the cop's head and run that sort of test?
With this fancy testing device that Van got for me after pulling some strings, that's how.
That would have been for nothing, were it not for your knowledge of pharmacology.
That's Bermotti. He never fails to impress.
Oh, hush you two. I only know a little from dabbling in it back in the day, that's all.
Hey, that sounds like... Elaine? And Zin, I think?
Looks like you owe me again, Van.
No, Renee. Looks like you owe me again, then.
Oh, come on, Renee. We're all in this together.
Elaine? And this what... Oh yeah, I remember you talking to someone yesterday, all suspicious-like. That explains a few things. Never hurts to have a little insurance. When I saw those idiots going nuts yesterday, I figured the possibility what run into trouble was there.
Clearly your instincts are as sharp as ever. If I'd known illicit drugs would be involved, I would have traveled to Tharbad too.
No, we're fine. What you're doing right now is extremely important. We can handle the situation here.
That analyzer is the latest model from the Basel Institute of Science. It'll be perfectly accurate, don't worry. As for the form the drugs have taken and how they're being distributed, we're looking into that on our end. But I'm sure you already have some ideas about all that.
Wait, you do? Really? I might. I bet our diligent little concierge does as well. Nothing gets past you, does it, Mr. Arkwright? Well, aren't you two such geniuses? But yeah, something did feel off to me. I take it none of those dumbbells have mentioned anything about buying drugs so far? No, not at all. They said they didn't even remember taking anything like that, right? Is it possible they could have been forced to ingest it somehow? That would need to have been right before the film festival and distributed in a way that wouldn't catch the police or guild's attention. If there's any way to pull that off, it would have been... mixing it into consumable. Wait, what about those new orbital hookahs that seem so popular recently? Come to think of it, the man who kidnapped Shaheena and Marielle had them. What if a drug were mixed into the vapor ingredients of a hookah? What? Oh, interesting hypothesis. Not just interesting, I think you got it in one. Think we can get the CID and Guild to step in? The festival is enough trouble as it is. Anything to help it kick off more smoothly is worth it at this point, I think. Orbital hookahs had exploded in popularity in Tharbad in recent days, particularly within the entertainment district. Easily obtainable by curious members of the public, the paraphernalia was sold by numerous vendors throughout the city. Further testing by Bermotti and company confirmed that the substance smoked in them was indeed the illicit drug in question. In response, the guild and local police decided to confiscate the devices in secret. With the CID's help, sales of the hookahs throughout the city were put on a hold in short order. From there, Van and the others returned to the inn to take a brief break before getting back to business. After getting in touch with some of their collaborators, the group took off for Vegas Films once more. 8:21. Post-midday. Yes, there was kind of a commotion over the bazaar, granted that was the point, but still. I'm just relieved that the hookahs could all be confiscated before any more damage could be done. At this stage, they've laid down the groundwork and gathered the evidence. For now, the guild and cops are simply going to be monitoring things. They're going to act, now's our chance. Indeed, there's no time like the present. Let's proceed to Vegas Films. Should probably check in with Shaheena and see how she's doing while we're at it. And I think we end the episode here, and next time we take a look around town, and then we go to Vegas. Until next time, I'm Mace, and don't get lost.